Wow, it keeps getting worse. It looks like Tyson Fury may just have to eat his words and fight against Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Let me explain what's going on. Let me show you the Team Fury contradictions, that and much more in this video. Smash the like button. Stay tuned. We just working. Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, $ Boxingego. That is the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It does help the channel in a phenomenal way when you guys click on that link. It can be found in the description box of any of my videos. ESPN Plus, they have a ton of original content, docu-series, documentaries, archive, boxing, and UFC fights. You can get all that as a standalone app, ESPN Plus. It's $5.99 a month. ESPN Plus, you can also get the bundle if you like more content. ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus, all three apps for one low price, $12.99. Now, this is getting extremely messy. Team Fury has been caught up again with another lie/contradiction, and this is the reason why I put this both together for you guys in a split screen style so you guys could see and understand the frustration that fans and the boxing world must have being fed these half-truths or whatever you want to call them from Team Fury. On the left, you'll see an ESPN article, right? And it's from October 13th, 2020. So this year, about a month ago. You know, today is November 16th, 17th, right? ESPN, I'll put a link in the description, says Tyson Fury's next fight won't be versus Deontay Wilder, Bob Arum says. So in this article, he says, quote, "This is what we're dealing with, people. We couldn't get an appropriate date until it was next year. Tyson said, no, I want to fight in December. And so that's what we arranged in England," Arum told ESPN. As for Wilder and the clause for the third meeting, Arum simply said, "We had a contract, but it expired," right? So Arum says they no longer are obligated, and this was October 13th. The title says Tyson Fury's next fight will not be versus Deontay Wilder, Bob Arum says. Now, on a separate media source, just yesterday, November 16th, you guys will see on the screen, right? There's an interview that was conducted, and it says something totally different. So from October 13th to November 16th, that is 1 month and 3 days. And it says, and I'll read it to you. The title says, "Wow, Bob Arum reveals Fury will fight Wilder or Joshua next." And then the rest is about Crawford, which is unrelated to what we're talking about. But the title says, "Wow, Bob Arum reveals Fury will fight Wilder or Joshua next." Again, this is precisely why I did the split screen, so you can see how foolish this sounds. Bob Arum says Tyson Fury's next fight won't be versus Wilder. So within 1 month and 3 days, what a difference. What a difference. Like I've been saying on my channel, New Media, this is a bad look for Tyson Fury because his team seems to be all over the place. And I'm going to play a clip for you guys, and I want you guys just to listen, and, you know, I'll give you some more of my thoughts. Smash the like button, please. And this is Bob Arum.
Hello there. I'm just after getting off the phone with Daniel Kinahan. He's just informed me that
This is Bob Arum in the latest interview.
Right now.
That, again, that they have the right, the Wilder people, to go to arbitration. And I told everybody to hold off. Let's not run up legal fees or anything. We're confident in our interpretation of the contract. Because if December 12th comes out the way I think, with Pulev winning, there's no Joshua fight. And then the Wilder trilogy is the best fight available. And why go through litigation? Let's just do the fight. That's my opinion.
Okay.
So now you have Bob Arum, who is saying, let's just do the fight. Why should we go through a litigation? So Wilder put him through a mediation, which if they can't find a resolution there, then it bumps up and escalates to an arbitration, trying to get this fight. Oh, this is a bad look. So 1 month and 3 days ago, Bob Arum says Tyson Fury's next fight will not be versus Deontay Wilder. Then Tyson Fury comes back and yesterday or a couple of days ago says he's no longer fighting in December. And then now Bob Arum saying, hey, I told everybody to slow down, slow your horses. You know, why should we go through arbitration? If Joshua loses, let's just go straight into the Wilder fight because that's the best fight. But this is not what Team Fury was previously saying. So it's getting really ridiculous from Team Fury the more they do interviews, because their words are constantly being used against them. And I always tell you, the most dangerous thing in this world is a camera and a microphone. Now, the other issue we have is Tyson Fury, in a now defunct statement, he says in October as well, Tyson Fury has moved on from the Wilder trilogy, and he threw it all on Wilder. He said he was looking forward to smashing Wilder again. It was going to be a quick and easy fight, right? Right here. But Wilder and his team, right here, this is where he blames Wilder. But Deontay Wilder and his team were messing around with the date, right? They don't really want the fight. So this is what Fury told all of his people right there. Wilder and his team were messing with the date, and they don't really want to fight the lineal heavyweight champion, which is him, right? Because they know, and the world knows how it will end. So he blames Wilder for not wanting the fight, which makes no sense since Wilder has triggered a rematch within the 90-day allotted time. Wilder has never said that he's not ready or he can't be ready. Wilder just did an interview with Brian Custer and says, we've been ready. We've been ready. I was ready for December or whenever the fights try to be. So Tyson Fury was manipulating the public once again with deceit and deception, saying it was Wilder's team that were moving around. Your boy Ego, a.k.a. Ego Stradamus, predicted this whole thing because I said, wait. Bob Arum did several interviews where Bob Arum didn't blame Wilder or his injury at all, like Tyson Fury was doing in that interview where he randomly switched gears and said he's fighting Ajit Kabiel and he's fighting his own person in December, which we now know is not the case, right? And now, after Fury blamed Wilder and his injury and said Wilder's team, they don't want the fight, they've been messing around with the date, in a more current interview that was just done yesterday, Bob Arum goes back to the initial talking point that I told you about, that the networks did not want the fight to conflict with college football and the NFL. Take a listen.
I think by the end of February, hopefully the pandemic will be under control and we'll at least be able to put the fight, because the football season is over, in Allegiant Stadium, this magnificent, huge stadium. and do it for 15,000 or 20,000 people in a 75,000 seat stadium, including the floor seats. So again, let's everybody hold off. It's all well and good for Fury to say, well, I want to fight Joshua, but who knows if Joshua is going to be around after he fights my guy Pula.
So there you have it. Bob Arum telling you exactly what I said. So Fury's, the whole article where Fury totally blamed Wilder and says Wilder's ducking and they don't want to fight, his team was messing around with the date, has now been shot down. Now you hear from his own promoter what it was always about. The pandemic took away live sports for a minute. So, that shuffled. They couldn't fight in July. Everything was too fresh and too new. And ultimately, they were trying to capture the live gate. And then the networks didn't like the December 19th date because it would be right in front of Christmas and it would be conflicting with the NFL had 2 games that day and college football had some games that day, like 4 or 5 games. So Bob Arum already told you this. So the problem is Bob Arum, when he did that interview with ESPN saying that Fury won't fight, he was going along with Fury's lies. He says we couldn't get the appropriate date. And Tyson Fury says, no, I want to fight in December, right? So Arum went along with this and played along, knowing all along that that wasn't the case. And the networks, ESPN and Fox, since this is a joint venture, forewarned him and said that we don't want to go a week before Christmas and compete with college football games. So I've just illustrated all of the lies and all of the deception from Tyson Fury's team. And it's getting really sloppy and it's getting really messy. And Tyson Fury, on top of being accused of cheating with Glovegate 1 and 2, he should just do what's right by fighting Wilder, right? You can no longer use the argument that Wilder is ducking Tyson Fury and he waited for the rematch clause to expire, because you have Bob Arum now saying, hey, wait, everybody calm down, hold your horses. Why go through arbitration and everybody has to spend legal fees? So if Bob Arum and Tyson Fury believe what they told the media previously, that the contract has expired, it's in this article, right? It's like Top Rank and Bob Arum and Tyson Fury don't understand the technology that's available or something. ESPN article, we had a contract, you guys see it on the screen, but it expired. That's what he told people. But in this here interview that you see on the screen, which will be linked in the description so I can cite my sources, he says, why go through arbitration? Everybody slow down a minute. We could figure this out. Why would you be scared to go to arbitration if you have a contract and that it's going to expire? Furthermore, why is a November 16th interview, a fresh interview, as of me recording this video, a day-old interview, says, wow, Bob Arum reveals Fury will fight Wilder or Joshua next. But last month, a month and 3 days ago, on ESPN, you said Tyson Fury's next fight will not be versus Deontay Wilder, Bob Arum says. I mean, this just looks extremely bad. This is a huge contradiction. It doesn't make sense, and it's bamboozling the public and trying to manipulate the public to make Wilder feel like he's the one that's ducking the fight and give Fury some kind of clear path to duck the trilogy. And then now the truth is coming out and, they're caught red-handed. Wilder has never, and I've even seen after Fury said this stuff and Bob Arum said this stuff, you've seen diehard man fans go around spreading these lies saying that Wilder said he wasn't ready or he didn't want to fight. Send the link in the description of this video of Deontay Wilder or somebody from his team ever saying that he wasn't ready to fight Tyson Fury. And the funny thing is, it's actually the contrary. His sparring partner said Wilder was ready and looks good and is in shape. And Shelly Finkel did the same thing, right? Let me see if I can pull this up for you. Boom, there we are. Didn't take too long at all. All the links will be in the description. Wilder is ready to fight Fury in December, says training partner. You guys see that? Wilder is ready to fight Fury in December. So where did these fans get from anyone Team Wilder that said this was Rafael Akabajori, who has trained with Wilder and sparred with him and said, talked to him, says Akabajori speaks to Wilder on a weekly basis, says his close friend is fully prepared to face Fury. It's on the screen. You know, you might have to pause the video. You might have to, because I'm doing the split screen. You know, actually, I'll do it like this. Right? You see? But Akabajori, who speaks to Wilder on a weekly basis, says his close friend is fully prepared to face Fury in December. Here's a direct quote. I'm just saying, from Wilder's perspective, he is ready to go for December. So Fury fans got to try a little bit harder because the ship is starting to sink. All the lies that they've been spreading has proven to not be the truth. Shelly Finkel, Wilder, they've kept it consistent. They said, we have a contract. Fury needs to honor the contract. Wilder triggered the rematch. We were in a pandemic. The networks didn't want the dates. And that's it. Anything else has been pretty much lies. Saying Wilder's not ready and Wilder's ducking. You know, where did you guys get this from? It's looking real bad and the ship is sinking real quick. Let me know how I did in this video. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.